Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody is doing fine. So, in a while, I'll be presenting the window. Confirm if the window is presentable or not. Presentable? This is your chapter number 3, class 10. Short. Today's date is 23rd June. Kindly start off. You have 10 number of questions over here. Kindly copy the questions and start doing the numericals. I hope people can see the screen properly and the questions too. Sorry?
I have graph. The number one question, number one, says that represented it graphically.
You represent it graphically. You do one thing, that take a piece of paper and do it there only. Okay? Clear? Starting the recording. Now, how many have done most of the numericals? 9 numericals have been. What will be the first numericals? On the screen, everyone. What type of lines do the pair of equations x is equal to c, y equals to c represent graphically? What kind of line have you got? Yes, not. Have you got the line if this is x-axis and this is y-axis? X is equal to c. Let's say this is c. This is x is equal to c's line and this is y equals to c's line. This is how it's represented graphically, okay? And the type of lines do the pair of like your phone, they form perpendicular lines. Clear? Any doubt in this? How many had written this answer? This type of lines will be formed and these lines formed are perpendicular to each other. Clear? Yes or no? Confirm? Confirm, everyone. Now question number 2. Boat moving at a race at a rate of 5 kmph in still water, and it takes thrice as much as time in going 40 km upstream and going 40 km downstream. Simple one. Yes. What is the distance over here? 40 km. Yes or no? What do we do out here? What do we do out here now? Let the boat speed be 5, which is u. Again, this is hanging around. Let the boat speed 5 kmph be u in still water, and the speed of stream be v. Clear? After this, what do you have to do? Upstream, downstream concept, same concept which we have done. We have already done 4 numericals based on upstream and downstream. Tell me how are you going to proceed with this? Bodhishwato,
Yes, sir.
how are you going to proceed with this?
Sir, let the boats upstream will be 5 minus x kilometer per hour.
What is x?
Sir, and the x will be speed of the stream.
Okay, speed of the stream we have assumed as v, so we'll take 5 minus v. And this is the speed in upstream or downstream? Upstream. And downstream the velocity will be?
5 plus x.
And then distance has been given to you and time also has been given, right? It takes thrice as much time as going 40 kilometers in upstream. So if downstream we assume it as t, then upstream will be 3t. Agreed? Yes or no? Then d is equals to speed into time. Two different equations will be formed with these variables. Can we find the answer for v? Over here only two things are missing. One v is missing and one t is missing. Can we find the velocity of the stream as well as the time? Yes or no? How many have got the answer for this thing? No, I believe you people lack practicing now. Kindly copy this drill. This is the speed, this is the time, this is the distance. This is the speed, this is the time, this is the distance. Two different equations are formed in terms of v and t. You'll have to do it on your own, don't worry, I'm not going to do it. Four numericals have already been done in the class. If you're still not able to do this numerical, you'll have to do those four numericals and again try out this numerical. And if it's not happening, I'll do the entire numerical out there. Clear? Moving on to question number 3, we have value for m for which this and this are coincident. Now tell me the condition for coincident, everyone. Coincident. A1 by A2 equals B1 by B2 is equal or not equal to C1 by C2? Not equal to. Can you put this equation in this variable, the values, and tell me the value for m? Is there a problem? How much is the value for m, and tell me the value for k2? You can easily write out here m1 m plus 5 will be equals to minus 3k by k, right? K gone. M plus 1 will be equals to minus 15, m will be equals to minus 16. How many have got the answer for m as minus 16? K, you will have to find it on your own. Should we move on to the fourth one? Yes. Write the pair of linear equations which have two solutions. X is equals to 2 and y is equals to minus 2. How are we going to do it?
Sorry, I can only call.
You don't have to listen. Yes. Write a pair of linear equations which have solutions. X is equals to 2 and y is equals to minus 2. How will you write the equation? Yes. Anyone? You can easily take this two thing now. X plus y equals to 0. Let this be equation 1, and 2x plus 2y equals to 0. Done. Two x will be 4. 4 minus 4 will be 0. I have linear equations. How many have got the answer for this? This is minus 2. Yes. This will be your two required equation. Moving on to question number 6, we'll have if we have two variables x and y, x, y given to the solution of this and this, what is the value for a and b? Can we calculate the value for a and b? Just add up these two things. 2x is equals to 6, x will be equals to 3. So we'll say the value for a is equals to how much? 3. Similarly, you're going to find the value for b, minus 1. Clear? Can we solve this question number 7 using cross multiplication method? Two equations have been given. I hope people remember the cross multiplication. We'll do it like this: x a square minus b square. Yes, good. Now question number 8, pair of linear equations has been given is consistent. Now consistent means what will be your condition? A1 by A2 is not equals to b1 by b2. ठीक है. One more condition is there, this one. Both the conditions will be applicable. Understood? Now question number 9. Two digits number are there repeated 3 times. I don't think this will be a problem for you all. You will take the units place as x, you will take the tens place as y. You will frame one equation from the till full stop portion, and if 18 is added to the number, the digit gets opposite. Over here the number will become 10y plus x, and the reverse number will be 10x plus y. Clear? That to frame the equation like this. Now question number 10 will have addition of numerator and denominator is 3 less than the twice of denominator. So if you assume the numerator to be x and denominator to be y, can you frame the equation of the fraction is addition of numerator and the denominator of the fraction is equal to 3 less than twice of denominator. Clear? This will be the first equation. If the numerator decreased by 1, the numerator becomes half the denominator. If the numerator and denominator decreased by 1, if x minus 1, y minus 1, then the numerator will become half of denominator. Understood the equation? This is equation 2. Clear? Now that's it for today's class. I'll wrap up today's video.